When I went on my board 10 years ago, I really didn't know what to expect. In my church and religious background, servant leadership had been something that had a special meaning to me in that context. Being on my school board has really taught me that servant leadership goes beyond that context, because that's what we do for our local community. We're serving the students in that district. We're serving the patrons in that district, the parents, the business owners. We're serving everyone. And we as school board members, we don't get paid. And some people think we do, and we hear that quite often. And you know, I guess I would argue we do get paid. We get paid in the recognition from staff, the recognition from the community when we do something that's good for the schools, that's good for kids. And for me, that feeling of making a real difference in my community is what makes serving on a school board worth the time, worth the effort, and something that I truly believe in. We make a difference in many ways. The most important one is student achievement. We have to do everything that we do with an eye on student achievement. How can we make sure that every child that walks in our school today is a little better tomorrow and at the end of this year than they were when they entered the school? And that is probably the most important thing that we do. We also have to work on the culture, making sure that the culture of the school district, whether that be staff, whether that be the physical layout of the school, all those things are conducive to education and growth. And I think that those are things that we as school board members do have a critical part to play in. I'm a farm kid. I grew up in rural Missouri, and one of the things we as farmers always did is we had cooperatives. All right? We formed a cooperative because we believed that pulling together people of similar interests and consolidating our power as a group is what made us stronger. That's what MSBA is to me. It's a cooperative of Missouri school boards pulling together with a common goal so that we can accomplish even more than we could individually. That's how I look at what MSBA can do for a local school district and a local school board. Today we do see even a more vigorous attack on public education. We have folks who are trying to truly dismantle public education, not only in Missouri but in this country as we know it. People who forget that this country is built on, and it's foundationally built on, public education. And they would just as soon see that public education go away, and they don't understand that what they're doing would truly destroy the premise and the culture and the beliefs that our society believes in. Yes, we have to take a leadership role. We have to make sure that every school board member, one, has the tools and the knowledge and the ability to speak up on their own individually to their local legislators, but then also collectively that we go to Jeff City and we go to Washington, D.C. and we stand up for what we must stand up for to protect public education.